I'm Soledad O'Brien. Welcome to Matter of Fact. Rural American towns are fighting for survival. 46 million people, or 14% of the U.S. population, live in rural areas. That number is shrinking. Between 2010 and 2020, rural areas lost more than 250,000 people. These towns are struggling to attract and keep residents because of a lack of access to services, long commutes to jobs, and non-existent or unreliable internet. In Earle, Arkansas, they're hoping new leadership can spark a revival. The town recently made history by electing the youngest black mayor in the United States. Jalen Smith was sworn in last month. He's now in charge of a city that has experienced decades of segregation, violent resistance to racial progress, and a loss of jobs and tax base. It's a town of about 1,800 people. The majority is black, and around 30% live in poverty. Our correspondent, Jessica Gomez, takes us to Earle to see why this town thinks a teenager is the best person to lead.
Let's give it up for the Avion Home.
Parents' night for the varsity basketball team at Earle High School, home of the Bulldogs.
Tommy!
At 6'4", 19-year-old Jalen Smith isn't a player. He's the mayor.
I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Earle City Mayor.
Earle City Mayor.
Sworn in last month when he was still 18, Smith made history, becoming the youngest black mayor elected in the United States.
I believe I won this campaign of hope and belief and faith.
It was in high school where Smith, who struggled with a learning disability, participated in student government and was hooked.
I heard you started wearing a suit when you were in high school.
I started wearing suits in the 9th grade. I wanted to dress where I wanted to go.
Raised by a single mother, he started showing up at city and county meetings, asking questions.
I was like, why are you up there messing with them people? He was like, well, Mama, I just want to know. How am I know if I don't ask?
Smith, who still lives at home, announced he would run for mayor last year before graduating from high school.
A lot of people don't vote due to the fact that change never happened within this community.
So he helped his young friends register to vote.
Hey, how y'all doing?
And convinced others, like restaurant owner Gloria Williams, to give him a shot.
My thing is with young people, they have more energy. If they can't get it done themselves, they can get help getting it done.
And when I ran my campaign, I knocked on every door. Because I wanted to show the people that it's time for a change. It's time for a transformation here within this city.
Earle, Arkansas, a shell of what it once was, the biggest city in Crittenden County. Surrounded by farms, Earle has been bleeding people and businesses for decades now, leaving this part of the Arkansas Delta with crumbling infrastructure and flooded yards. 76-year-old William Davis, his auto body repair shop, one of the few businesses that survived.
We don't have a grocery store here, and it's been gone for like 4 years, and they put a furniture store in there and said we're supposed to eat furniture, I think. I don't know.
We love Earle, and we love the people of Earle.
But at Clark's Pharmacy, business hasn't been great for a while now.
How is it that Earle elected an 18-year-old to run the city?
Just looking for a change, tired of things being the way they've been for however many years.
Change, it hasn't always come easy here. Outside City Hall, 2 water fountains still standing, symbols of the city's painful past.
Desegregation was not the only issue precipitating the protest.
City Council member Claudie Forrest. She remembers when schools finally became integrated here in 1970, and the night her mother survived getting shot during a protest.
What was it like here when you were growing up?
Divided, and that covers it right there. The track right there was a division line.
Now, 5 decades later, the keys to the city in the hands of a young man with some big ideas.
I tell them the plans that I want to fulfill in this community, such as public safety, beautifying our city, bringing more housing, bringing public transportation, bringing a grocery store within this community. We just got to move, and we have 4 years to move. It's not I moving this community. We are, as people, the mayor, the city council, and the people. We're going to move it.
You all can set up a time that works for you in the next few weeks.
With a little help from Mom, who manages his busy schedule.
He is the boss when I'm in here. I will do what he asks me to do.
And then what happens when you're at home?
I'm the boss. He gonna do everything I tell him to do.
You made my day. I'm about to cry.
The new mayor hoping the focus of his historic election stays on his hometown.
Can I shake your hand, future president? Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
How's all the attention feel?
It feels good. You know, finally, not only I'm out there, Earl, the city of Earl is on the map, and people will know where Earl is.
Where Earl is, he says, and where it's going.
We can't continue to live the way we have been living. We have to move to a brighter future.
Before the sun sets on Earl, Arkansas. For Matter of Fact, I'm Jessica Gomez.
Mayor Smith is also a student taking online classes at Arkansas State University.